So I'm looking at the Paragon and Renegade skills and shit, and if I just like hack myself in a shitload of Renegade points, can I just be an asshole the rest of the game? Because I'm kind of tired of being nice. But I heard that the Paragon has the best ending, I guess. Which do you think is the better ending? Like, which one would be more entertaining? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I just... I could just cancel out all the Paragon points and just go for Renegade or vice versa, depending on which ending we want. I kind of just want to be a douchebag. Trying to read this wiki without it spoiling too much, but it's like mostly just spoilers apparently. It's like every paragraph is spoilers. Fuck it. What are we listening to? Shade Warrior. Alright, get out of here. Play some Mass Effect. Let's make sure it actually works this time. Oh god, am I still in monitor capture? I'd prefer not to be. Fine. Let's play with this a little bit. Alright, so this is my Paragon. Oh god, I got a lot of Paragon points. So, set Renegade 400. Oh god. I am the most renegade. You want in this shit, how man? I love Skype. Do. What's up?
Check your butt.
So, I just gave myself a shitload of Renegade points. How badly does that break the game?
I don't know, man.
Should I not do that?
I wouldn't.
Alright.
I think the Paragon Renegade stuff should be done organically.
Alright.
Like if you've just been a nice guy so far through everything,
I should do things legit.
You shouldn't be able to take the options that are, you know, like, fuck your kid, I'm just here for the mission.
I mean,
or like, the Citadel's blowing up, fuck everybody.
just changed my perspective halfway through. It's like, I've been super nice, but you know what? Fuck everybody.
Well, build to it. Little rudenesses.
Well, right now, my, I think I'm like 6 ways into Paragon, like a little less than halfway, and like 2 blocks into Renegade. I just want to be able to, you know, I don't want to fuck anything up for the end game. If I don't even well, it's my first playthrough, so I guess I'll do it the right way. You know, air quotes, right way.
Yeah, it does affect how far into the charm and intimidate tree you can go. But it also changes up the bar next to your name. And in Mass Effect 2, it controls whether or not you look like an angry Terminator.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, I guess I'll be nice. My charm's almost all the way upgraded.
The Mass Effect 2 thing is kind of dumb.
There are a lot of...
Because without... I mean, it's not a big spoiler that Shepard is killed, like, literally in the beginning of the game. It is
Mass Effect 2?
It is... Yeah, you get control of Shepard to die.
Oh, okay.
And then he's brought back. And then he's brought back to life, and now he's an angry Terminator full of implants. And if you're too mean, then the implants push their way through your skin to be like, "Grr, we're all red and angry looking."
Oh, so you look like a Borg? That'd be amazing.
More like your skin gets all cracked and glowy. You look vaguely like Techno Sith, but because like that's retarded. You can just go to Dr. Chakwas and be like, yo, here's 1 billion of all the resources that you need to do shit in game. Make me look like a person instead of an angry Sith
That's good at least.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up being nice, because that's how I generally play the games. I guess I should probably do the story quest, huh? What is this? The Vermeer thing? Like, that's the next big thing, yeah.
Vermeer's alright.
I did the other 2 things, and now this is what the game is railroading me into doing, so... I think I've done, like, almost every other side quest, unless I want to wander through the Citadel for 4 more hours.
Wandering's always good. Like, have you cleared out your journal?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Let me look at my journal. I've got so much shit in my journal.
That's not all the side quests, is
Oh,
it?
God. Oh, God. I have so many open quests right now. Pharaohs, find the console. Not doing that.
I mean...
Investigate Geth. Hit the Armstrong.
I mean, the plot of 2 is, like, completely based upon a series of missions in this you will miss unless you talk to Admiral Kahaku. I don't even think you talk to him. You, like, overhear him. And you just stand next to him in the Citadel.
Well, I know I have to go back to the Citadel eventually.
And that leads you to his missions. And also, you should do the mission that makes you fight a sandworm.
I don't know that mission.
Because that is a fun one. And not at all bullshit.
I did the mission where you have to find monkeys.
Fucking monkeys.
That was a terrible mission. Scan the keepers.
I feel like there are a bunch. Like you just chill out in systems and then find random shit.
Yeah, I've got a ton of quests. Alright, I'll go do some of these. Let's see. Head to the Sentry system in the Hawking Ada cluster. Sure, I'll do that.
What I really love is that in Mass Effect 3, you literally just overhear people. You eavesdrop on people, and they're like, you know, they'll be like, man, I know Earth is being attacked by the entire Reaper Armada, and all humans are dead, but man, I haven't heard from my brother. What's going on with my brother? And so Shepard will sneak in past the enemy lines and contact the guy's brother, and then just show up, and he'll be like, "Yo, I talked to Bob," and then he'll be like, "What? Oh, thanks."
thanks for you know not actually talking to me about it.
Yeah.
That's all eavesdropping. That's rude.
Big surprise! The Alliance needs you.
It's pretty great.
Shepard.
They got another mission for me. Okay.
We've got a mission for you.
I hate Joker.
Major Kyle, your
I mean,
commanding officer,
that's a made-up example, but there are a few where it's literally just people being like,
He's attracted
you know, like, I haven't heard from Dr. So-and-so. I wonder if they managed to make any progress on their
and we believe
cryptography work before the Reapers ate them, and then you just like go get it, and then you're like, hey,
proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
I found the super secret cipher key. I'll be like, shouldn't you be saving Earth from the Reapers?
No compound is a cult.
Well, it's like any game. It's like, you know, why go for the main quest? Fuck it.
No mission is too small for the Shepherd.
Father Kyle. This is okay. This is some religious leader thing.
I might be able to end this without violence.
Be nice.
You serve with him. He might listen. To
Also, I
I
really loved
I trust you to use your judgment.
the thread for the game when Mass Effect 3 came out, because goons like universally hate Ashley.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I've gotten that vibe. Like everybody hates Ashley.
And it's not for any reason beyond everyone thinks she's a space racist, which means they never actually talked to her or like thought analytically about what she says, because she doesn't say like aliens are trash. They say that when push comes to shove, each of the species will look out for their own interests first. And so humanity, in the same vein, should plan to be able to deal with problems on its own, as well as, you know...
She kind of is a space
cooperatively.
racist.
No,
Like
she's
a
not.
little bit of one.
Well, it's the same way as, like... She's saying, you know, like, if a hunter has a dog and gets attacked by a bear, the logical thing for the hunter to do is to sacrifice the dog to the bear. Right?
Fair enough.
Yeah. In her analogy, we are not the hunter. And that's all it is. She's not saying there's anything she's not saying there's anything evil about them or sinister, but rather just like the logical biological imperative is that when it comes to it, each species will prioritize saving itself. And then Mass Effect 3 happens, and she was right.
It is fun to like shut her shit down. It's like every conversation I've had with her has basically just been me talking to her. She says something, and then I yell at her for saying said thing, which is funny.
See, that's what I don't know. Everybody does it, and then the game comes out, and she was right.
Well, you can say lots of people were right after the fact.
But, I mean,
doesn't mean she's not a little racist.
The thing she was saying is just super logical from the get-go.
You know, I have to get that shell out from the bottom of my screen. That's kind of pissing me off.
I mean, hell, just look at the Krogan. The council uplifted the Krogan to help stop the Rachni, and then immediately gelded them all forever because there were suddenly too many Krogan.
That's a thing the council did?
Yeah,
There it goes. Huh.
yeah.
I should probably read more of the lore.
What happened is there was a war with the Rachni, and the Rachni are like space ants, sort of. And they've got their song, and when you talk to the Rachni, they're like, you know, something went wrong with the song, and that's why you know the Rachni started trying to kill everybody. Something went all twisted and wrong, and it's obviously in the context of like other conversations and stuff you have. The Reapers like fucked with their underlying psychic signal that made all the Rachni controllable by the queens.
Right.
But you know, council don't got time for that shit. All they know is that giant space ants are like pouring out of all the holes in the world, and they're like, man, we got to do something to kill all these Rachni. Well, we'll take these Krogan and give them plasma guns, and that'll be no problem. So then the Krogan kill all the Rachni, and then they're like, man, we sure are like 1 billion times tougher than all these council pussies who gave us guns. let's just have lots of kids because we all have testicles, and then also you just, you know, like take over colonies, whatever. And they weren't necessarily murdering everybody, but they weren't being really nice either.
They're not the nicest people in the world.
And so the council was like, what are we going to do? And the Solarians were like, we'll just make their testicles not work.
Is that happening in this game? Is that something I haven't caught?
That's something that has already happened. It's called the genophage.
Oh, okay. That must be.
If you talk to Rex at all,
Yeah, I haven't gotten too deep into his conversation yet. I think I got like the first or second thing, and he started talking about it, and then I think I, lost interest and went on somewhere else.
Yeah. So he's not super happy about genophage because what's essentially happening is like they've got negative birth rate, so they're dying out, and nothing they can do is capable of stopping it.
Well, he was saying that like 1 in 1,000 babies were dying or weren't being born at all.
1 in 1,000, yeah, are surviving through just like it's some incredibly low ratio, and
I'd be pissed too.
like their biology and culture is set up where like they're not cooperative. It's really hard for the Krogan to actually sit down and deal with this.
Yeah, because they're aggressive and warlike and shit.
Yeah.
He did mention that. He's like, yeah, there aren't going to be any scientists to sit around and figure out this problem because it's not what they do. This is not a path.
Well, they're essentially Klingons if the implications of Klingon society were followed through rather than just ignored. Like, Klingons are all, ooh, honor and fighting, and it's like, well then, which ones of you are going to, like, invent warp theory?
That's a good point. How did they get warp theory? They probably, what do you call it? Just stole it from other people.
Stole it?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know enough about actual Klingon backstory, because I don't like Klingons.
Yeah, it's boring.
But so yeah, there's a thing called genophage, and everyone feels vaguely really, really bad about it, because it was a super distasteful thing to do.
So why did the Krogans allow that? If they're so, aggressive.
They didn't. It's a like genetic retrovirus. So once
they just like unleashed it.
Once some of the Krogan had it, all the Krogan had it, and yeah, like the Solarians and the Turians teamed up to do it. I don't think the Yasari were really on board, and nobody else got a say. So like nobody was like, hey, what's the Volus opinion on genociding the Krogan?
The Asari are kind of a mixed bag. They're either like, I can't tell with them. They seem like they're good and like super bad. I can't tell. All I know is that like half of them are willing to fuck people.
Yeah.
Like that seems to be the gist of it. And they live super long.
If you have like all the background conversations possible talking about Asari, it sort of comes out that they're slightly sinister. Like I think it's something they drop for Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. But like if you talk to Solarians, they mention how Asari look like Solarians, and if you talk to Turians, they say the same thing. And then it's like, no, they really obviously just look like humans with blue hair.
Yeah.
It's like,
and they act just like humans too.
There might be some sort of like really sinister psychic thing going on where they're changing how we all perceive them.
Damn. Intrigue. And they are just space elves, yeah, Spectonus, right?
Yeah, and then they like that is completely dropped. They completely ignore it. A sort of neat potential way to go with them. You've got these like blue fuck dolls, and then it turns out it turns out they're the aliens from Galaxy Quest or something. And they make everybody see them as fuck dolls.
Well, yeah, I've had at least two who are ready. One's already fucked me after like 2 minutes, and the other will be. So it's basically how many people are like fuckable in this game? Like most of them are Asari, it seems like.
Yes.
Like that seems to be their thing. They're just here to be, sex.
Yeah. Well, it's a BioWare game, so it's not terribly
out of place.
Not terribly, I don't know, clever in its use of women. Although they're technically not women, So it's okay to have the female characters sleep with them too.
Misogyny. No, the other one.
Well,
The male
Is
thing.
Andrew?
Yeah, that one.
I mean, well, they are. They're essentially just a thing. They're a thing that looks female.
I guess the sorry holes get filled.
Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
When I put on this
Kyle
helmet,
wants nothing
I
more
can't
to
see
do
my
with the
beautiful
Alliance.
face anymore.
My name is Commander Shepard. Major Kyle knows me. I have to speak to him.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you.
Oh, okay.
Head to the building
Let's
at the
go.
far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
What building?
But yeah, that's one of the things I really liked about Mass Effect 3 is the plot in Mass Effect 3 isn't like, you know, we need to uncover the secrets of the Reapers or anything. It's like literally just going around and yelling at everybody.
See, I like that. That appeals to me. I heard that Mass Effect 3 was terrible, though. Or was it just the ending?
Mass Effect 3 is really good until you get to the Earth and the denouement of the game.
Don't try anything. We're watching you.
Bad culturist. Alright.
Like the end of the storyline was written by one guy in isolation from everybody else, and it shows.
He didn't really communicate with his team.
He like actively didn't give a shit about their input. He was like, "This is mine. I'm gonna be the one who decides. I'm the decider." And it turns out what he decided was a big old pile of shit. And when everybody said the thing you did was not very good, suddenly it's all about art and integrity rather than like
Being a good game.
changing media to reflect the desires. Like that's the one thing I loved was the position they took. You know, like art. Oh, you can't change art, and it's like, let me tell you a little secret. You think Charles Dickens is art because he changed his stories to suit what the readers wanted?
People put too much thought into that. It's like a lot of people don't really. I doubt that he probably didn't give a shit. It's probably it. And he's just justifying it by saying it's art. A lot of people do that.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't. It's some little fuck up who thinks he's supposed to be the next, like Shakespeare, but he can't actually write, and he's terrible. So he had to go into video game writing, and then someone was like, "What you wrote is terrible. Fix it." No, it's art. It's art, and you can't change art. Art has to be how it is from when it's created. It never changed, not ever.
It's called being lazy.
It's just being up yourself. Like nobody tells them enough that they're terrible and shitlords.
What other games did they do? I can't think of any.
Knights of the Old Republic,
Oh,
the Old
yeah.
Republic, Baldur's Gate.
Not really games I've ever played. I tried to get into Knights of the Old Republic. The system of fighting and moving and everything is a little wonky for my taste.
Yeah.
I don't know, everyone says it's like the most amazing game, and
It's Knights of the Old Republic is alright.
like it seems like it would
Knight-
be fun, but
Knights of the Old Republic 2 is way better because it was done by Obsidian.
oh really?
Yeah. Well, what essentially happens is they gave the helm of writing the plot to a Star Wars video game to someone who hates everything about Star Wars.
That's not the best.
No, it's amazing because it's essentially, you have traditional Star Wars characters all being like, "Oh, the Force, oh, Jedi, we got a Force and Jedi, blah blah blah," and then this other lady being like, "That's fucking retarded. This stupid dichotomy is like the most destructive force in the galaxy because all it does is set up constant conflict."
Well, that's fair enough. Well, that's what makes that's what
and-
builds the galaxy
and-
together.
And it's like stop, if everyone just stops buying into this light side, dark side shit and just does whatever, like everything will be fine. Look at me. I can heal people with the Force, and I can also use lightning, and I'm not covered in like Sith pustules. It's really good, but they had, because it's an Obsidian game contracted out, they had the rug pulled out from under them and lost like, I forget what it is, like 8 months of development time. Like in the middle of November or something, they were told like, oh, by the way, you're releasing in December. And they were like, we were supposed to have till fall of next year. And they were like, yeah, but now we can get on the Christmas thing.
Yeah, but now you don't. How about them apples?
Yeah, so Knights of the Old Republic 2 has some very serious issues.
So, while we've been talking about this, I've been wandering around this stupid warehouse for like 5 minutes, and I'm not 100% clear on what I'm supposed to be doing. I see a point of interest leading me into this control room, but there's nothing in there. I don't know if you're actually watching the stream or not, but I'm just sort of...
There's 2 rooms.
Like, I'm seeing the room upstairs.
So you go down to the bottom one and talk to the cult leader.
Like, there's cultists in here, but there isn't actually a leader. I'm assuming there's supposed to be a leader.
There should be, yeah, and you talk to him and then you kill him, because you kill everybody.
No, my character's nice. We don't do that.
Nice Shepherd kills the shit out of everybody, just quicker. It would be rude to let them suffer.
That's fair enough. Like, I'm seeing a bunch of cultists.
Yeah, Spectre no. They wanted to do a patch to like put in the content they were forced to cut, and they were told no.
Scared of us because they know we're better than them.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sort of getting that vibe.
In the same way that Fallout New Vegas had like a limited number of patches, so they had to put off important fixes so that they could aggregate more of them at once. And they didn't get to do their own QA.
Goddamn, New Vegas was a good game.
It was. It was so good. And it's easy to see why Bethesda got all butthurt and did their best to make it suck.
And they failed because it's an amazing game.
Oh, well, they hurt the shit out of its sales.
I don't...
They didn't really advertise it. They did a shoddy job of QA. And then they delayed patches.
Well, that's true. I guess playing it unmodded wasn't great. It was hard playing on console because it was buggy as hell.
Yeah.
I guess I guess I'm used to the PC release now.
But that's not Bethesda, or that's not Obsidian's fault, because Bethesda did the QA. They chose to do a shitty job.
That seems like poor business sense.
Well, no, because if the game reviewed well, they had to pay Obsidian more.
Oh,
like being a Fallout game, there were a minimum number of sales they could expect. And so if they just stopped it from being reviewed well by making it be like shitty at launch, then they would never have to pay.
It's a lot of politics in video games.
And that's the other thing. To get their like, you did a good job with your video game bonus, they had to get an 85 on Metacritic. They got an 84.
What happened to those other Alliance officers?
Primarily, the issue cited in like all the reviews being
take me away from here.
like scripting issues that, since they didn't do the QA for, they had no control over.
I think one of my biggest complaints with that was that they had invisible walls.
I had no other choice.
That always irritated me, and
that
was the big thing about Fallout 3. If you wanted to climb over a mountain and run into Deathclaws, it's fine. But they didn't have that in New Vegas. Like you can't climb over everything. It sucked.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
Their explanation for why that was the case,
come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do it.
I don't know, wasn't terrible.
If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
Oh hey, I got a blue option. Nice.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face
the
consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer those sins too?
No, this was
the invisible walls.
My children
like
are innocent.
If the Deathclaws would get out of the quarry and kill everybody.
That's true.
So they were like, this is
You're
This is
doing
one of
the
those
right
things
thing,
where
Major.
we're not super in love
Your
with the idea of
children will
putting
be
these
better
invisible
off
walls in, but
Come on.
we also want to have the death clause
Wait,
here.
if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them.
Yeah, I mean,
The only way
I'm okay with running into death clause because, you know, if they have to filter you a certain
Every
way,
1
that's
hour.
fine.
After that, I will meet
But
the Alliance authorities.
I want to be able
My
to get over
compound
there.
and surrender without violence.
You mostly can.
I give you my word.
Did I finish Pharos? I didn't, like, complete everything in Pharos, no. But I finished the quest. Give me 1 hour. I'm sure you won't betray me.
I'm gonna
Sure,
trust
whatever.
you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
How many things do I got, man? I got a lot of things.
Pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
We should return to Normandy. Okay. I will do that. I did spare the colonists. It was quite arduous, but I managed. Because I only had, like, 5 grenades, because I never bought any upgrades.
Man, even on my like Super Paragon playthroughs, I just don't got time for this shit.
Well, I got like a ton of Paragon points, like 30 or 40 or some shit. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, no. It's in the same vein, everyone gets super mad if you don't save them.
Well, yeah, and I wanted, you know, I'm playing the nice person, so.
Everyone's like, Shepard, did you really need to murder all these people who were brainwashed by like a super alien Venus flytrap? And it's like, no, I didn't need to.
But it was a lot easier that way, to be fair.
Man, it's not even that it was easier. It's just sick of their shit.
Yeah, and they pissed me off.
That's how I have played Shepard every single time. I can't bring myself to not do it. Everyone around Shepard is just so like stupid and frustrating that by like 2 hours into the first game, I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, I've had a lot of times where I've been like, you know, I just kind of want to tell this person to fuck off, and maybe I should start doing that more, especially now that I can console in some extra Paragon points if I need them. Like, I don't want to cheat because this is my first playthrough, but if I need a few extra Paragon points to not fuck up everything I've done so far, I don't feel too guilty about it. Let's go see if Blue Girl is ready for sex. I don't think she is. We haven't hit the next major plot point yet.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara.
Oh,
The
maybe?
subject.
No?
You have been very understanding of me, Shepard.
I had a lot of
Very
fun
patient.
playing
I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people.
the first Dragon
I
Age
am
when I did
familiar
that
with the
playthrough
legend of
on
the Sari
stream.
promiscuity, but those rumors
Playing
have
it where
little basis in fact.
The warden is
When
just sick
one
of
my
everyone's
people
shit.
joins with an individual from another species, it is a
Can't you
very
people solve your own
deep
problems?
spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into
Well,
a union.
if you could, if you could solve their own problems, you wouldn't really have a whole lot to do. Oh, I think we're gonna have sex here. She's talking about a deep and spiritual exchange.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding.
She's talking about
It is a
Asari
connection
sexuality.
that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge.
Oh, yeah, again,
Identities
that's a great-
intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together.
It's a great bug
becoming
because it
entangled in a
essentially
single
breaks down
rapturous
Shepard into
whole.
like
It is
an obsessive
unlike any
compulsive
other experience. In
psychopath.
Some cases, it can be a truly life-changing
I'm cool with that.
event.
What about the age difference?
if I'm remembering
Sorry, can
correctly,
live for 1,000 years. What
because
happens when your partner grows old?
it's
and
like
dies?
Some unions are a
you
single
essentially
encounter
just like
between two willing
repeatedly
individuals.
blackmail
But there are
someone
cases
or
where an Asari and her partner choose
choose
remain
not
together.
to blackmail
When
them
that
or
happens,
something
we
like
do not
that.
focus on the inevitable loss.
Well, this port doesn't seem like it's done amazingly. Like when I went to that, I think it was Pharos. Like
And
half
even after
the
a partner
quests
has
I had to
passed on,
redo,
A part of them
and I got all the
lives on.
bonuses from them.
The union is a connection that
Oh yeah, no,
transcends both
this is a
time
super
and
shitty port.
space.
I mean, it was nice because I got a ton of extra experience and points and everything.
Sounds amazing. Are you saying
No. Oh no. I am
Like
not very good at this,
it's
am I?
super
I'm
obvious.
sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so
I forget the office,
reserved.
the people who did it. but like they'd never done anything like it.
Sex. It is the lifeblood of my species.
Well, I mean,
The
I'm
way
glad they
we
did it,
evolved
because otherwise
They
I
had
grows
wouldn't
is
no
play it.
experience.
That is why I have never. I mean, that is why.
Uh-oh,
we must
Liara's
choose our
never had
partners with great
sex.
care.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I
Which
am
is
only
weird,
106,
Because
barely an adult by
I don't think
Asari
Asari
standards,
actually
and I spend most
like
of my
fuck
time
like normal
absorbed in my
people. They just like
research.
touch you and steal
I
some of
never
your
really
genes,
thought
and then they
about
make a baby.
Not until
Well,
I
that's
met
what she's
you.
talking about. It's like,
You are
apparently
very
they
special to
do
me.
sort. Well, they must have some sort of sex, I'm guessing.
Saren,
I don't know.
the
I mean,
guest,
that's all we
the
saw
guest.
from when we had sex with the other
I do not
Asari.
know if we are ready for this.
You
You
touch
just like nuzzle with the other Asari.
Well, they can't show that much on
These are
screen.
dark times, Liara.
I'm sure there's a mod for it
This is
somewhere.
over.
I'm glad
You do go into
understand.
that little pleasure chamber, that
There
little
is too
little
much
egg.
at stake. We need to put aside
Just
our
zero G
personal
bed, man.
feelings and focus on stopping
Yeah, I mean,
Saren.
you just go into the bed and you just. Well, it doesn't help that I'm playing a woman, so it's. I mean, it's
But we
definitely
all
just
have to make
touching.
Sacrifices. Let's talk about.
Let's talk about something else. I guess
I should go.
we're not hitting the nasties
Goodbye,
here. All right. See how it is. You just stay in the medical center for the rest of the stupid mission, I guess. Oh, the second and third games weren't ports. Does the second game have achievements?
I think it's got Steam achievements.
Maybe-
And then Mass Effect 3 was on Origin.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. You never know. We don't know how sex in the Zero G chamber works, Punk. It may be. It may be
Message coming
amazing.
Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle.
Some scientist is going to work on making Zero G sex
And the Major
possible.
surrendered to us without incident.
Zero G sex would just be a massive pain in the ass.
Shepard, I think this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it,
Only if you miss.
but you
How
saved
man?
a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Hey.
Well, no, 'cause, like the thing that keeps people together when they're doing sex normally in the real world is gravity, mostly.
Maybe you just strap in like they do with scientists, like they do
You
when
would-
they go to sleep.
Well, yeah, you would have to. Otherwise, you'd get like one good thrust and she'd shoot off across the chamber.
Well, I'd assume you'd hold on. Let's discuss the mechanics of space sex. This game is on.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're like having to hold on and put that much physical effort into it, it would be exhausting really quickly.
Probably, yeah. I guess I should go back to that stupid base at Pharos, because that's the last thing I have to do in Pharos. And I guess it's a thing where you have to complete every big thing in the world. It's because Jenner was saying something about there was extra dialogue if you do it. Like Zowie.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Alright, let's go back to fucking Pharos. Well, Gorp, I wouldn't be there that long. I don't really. Although I don't know if I want to travel halfway across the stupid planet to do it. Maybe I'll do it off stream, because fuck, I don't want to do that. What else is in my journal? Geth activities. In the Armstrong structure. Yeah, we can do that. Let me do a few more of these things in my journal, Gorp, then we'll go to Novaria. Armstrong. Armstrong? Where the fuck is Armstrong? There it is.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity.
Admiral Hackett
in
just...
Skillian Verge.
He spends all his time sending me to do
Surveillance drones
shit.
have identified Geth
He has nothing better to
outposts on
do.
4 different
Just...
planets in the Armstrong.
Doesn't he have other
We need
ships?
someone to take them out.
I mean, I know I'm the Spectre, but... And I'm like, you know, #1 pro, but...
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be
Well-
just gathering intel on us.
Yeah,
Or
essentially
maybe
that's
they're
what it comes
setting
down
up
to.
staging grounds for
You are the
anyone
game's
attacking
protagonist.
colonies.
Fair enough.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's go fight the Geth.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority. But
Yeah, I
you've got
think-
experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts.
Like, just trying to play and catch up to you. Mass Effect 1
Transmitting all
was
locations of known Geth outposts in the arms
annoying.
to the Normandy
Well,
now.
I'm like, what,
Admiral Hackett
8 or
out.
9 hours in now.
Oh, it's just there's so many like fundamental game mechanics that change between 1 and 2, and they're all in my opinion changed for the better, and it makes it really hard to go back and play Mass Effect 1.
See, that's why I always like to play the first game first. So you don't go into the, you don't go backwards and expect something.
Well, and then my first playthrough was on a 360, and so it's hard to play this really terrible port.
See, I don't mind the mouse and keyboard shit. I mean, I guess I played it on the 360. Like I said, the first time I played, I didn't even get out of Citadel really, but it didn't seem much more amazing to play with a keyboard controller. I mean, the port has some shitty parts to it, but the controls themselves aren't too bad.
I'm trying to remember what Novaria is. Novaria is the hot labs, right? Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is it's the last place they want me to go to look for Saren. Alright, let's find this debris. The little bouncy ship. Gorp has many opinions on Mass Effect, both good and bad.
Yeah. Novaria is like the corporate world. And so there's just all sorts of unethical corporate research going on.
I mean, like
And
all the
Shepard
other
shows
places I've been to so far.
And Shepard shows up and they're like, we're not part of Citadel Space, fuck off, Spectre. And you're like, I still got a gun. And they're like, alright, what do you need?
Oh yeah, someone was saying that yeah, I need to bring Liara, Darth Vader, whatever the fuck her name is. It'll be weird because I haven't had any other parties since I got this.
Right. Darth Vader would be Tally.
Oh wait, oh Liara is the okay, never mind. All right, I'll bring Liara then, or yeah, Blue Girl.
Liara is basically she's got a little tentacle head.
Did I shoot the company guy? Which one is the company guy? Like the main, like the guy who went crazy and tried to shoot me?
It's been so long, I'm not entirely sure who they are referencing by whether or not you shot somebody.
I'm pretty sure I did because he was trying to shoot me. And yeah, I don't think I'll have too many problems since my teammates end up dying half the time anyways. Because I don't play game right, apparently. Yeah, Punk, he's dead. Oops. Oops. Shit. There we go. You're right there, Hellman. You sounded concerned for a second. Strange skull.
I'm just...
Oh, here's more debris.
I don't know, I was reminded of something.
I'm not on easy, Orb. I'm on normal.
I was upset and disappointed all over again. Look, man, we live in a world where Craig Ferguson is no longer the host of the Late Late Show.
That is a true thing, you're saying. I didn't shoot him right in the face. I didn't overtly shoot him. I ended up shooting him, but I didn't say, hey, let's just fuck him up. Oh god, this game of Froggers. Shit! Well, I guess I'm using Omnigel for this one.
So one of my childhood friends has grown up to be like a super Tea Party conservative douche. She's always posting links from like Breitbart, and like really obviously made up racist bullshit stories,
Right.
and stuff on Facebook. And I want to be like, you know, this kind of dumb asshole shit sure does remind me of your dad. And then I'm like, man, that would probably be crossing the line, seeing as his dad murdered his mom and then himself.
Oh, that probably wouldn't be the best. No. That probably would be a bad thing.
Yeah, and then like a week later, he had changed his name to his mom's maiden name and stuff. It's like, your mom was a nice lady. You sure remind me of your dad now, you douche.
I think that would lose you a friend. You'd be down one Facebook friend.
He used to work for the Department of Homeland Security, and he would never tell me what he did. But he traveled a lot. And he didn't have like any technical training for anything. So it's not like he was going around like fixing computers or anything.
He was like a hitman or something.
I kind of think, yeah, he was consulting on like torturing people or something.
Gorp, I don't get your joke, so I can't comment on it.
He's joking about the Ferguson riots.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, because Craig Ferguson, gotcha.
It,
Da 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 da.
yeah, it. I mean, it would be pretty great, because I feel like that would.
Well, it depends how much you care about your friend. Yeah, it's like
that would really piss him off. And I'm just sick of seeing all that racist shit he's saying.
See, I don't really keep in touch with any of my friends from high school. Like, the only one is even on my list is, remember that picture I showed you of those guys who were like fighting with foam weapons in the park?
Yeah.
That's like the only guy. And he's a nice enough guy. He never posts, but people always tag him in this fantasy war playing game they play, which actually, you know, if I had to be completely honest, looks like it would be pretty fun, but I would never play it because I would hate myself forever for doing it.
Yeah.
Like, to just play with foam weapons. It's like Civil War reenactments, except, you know, they buy all their shit at Michael's.
I mean, Mike and I are friends from like 3rd grade on.
Usually I don't ever, you know, if people get too stupid on Facebook, I just, you know, ignore.
I typically like to tell people off before I do that.
I say I don't like confrontation. And that's why I don't delete them from my friends. It's like, then I'm gonna have some conversation like, hey, you deleted me. Why? It's like, well, because you're stupid. That's why.
Like, I delete people I still like, and I'm just pissed off at. Fuck you. I don't want to see your shit while I'm angry with you.
That's what ignoring is for. You don't have to see anything they have, and then you'll have to deal with that awkward shit.
Well, yeah, but then you pare down the awkward shit to, this is your fault for being retarded.
And I avoid awkwardness. I try to, anyways. Oh, hey, a Geth Colossus. Hey, fuck off, Colossus. Can't get me. Can't get me.
I really enjoy forcing my friendships to exist in the cracks between antisocial insanity.
I didn't really have a ton of friends in high school, Gorp, so it was easy.
Clear out? This should be fun.
you know, I could just say, you know, I just don't have that many people from high school that I give a shit about. And the only person I do plays with foam swords. And you know what? Power to them. If it makes you happy, whatever.
Man, I was always bewildered. Like, everybody liked me. It was like, I don't understand.
I was always just antisocial.
I'm like literally the crazy kid who brings guns to school, and you're all still just trying to be like, hey, it's Alvin.
Well, yeah, because
let's go get lunch.
They want to be friends with you. So you know, if you do bring a gun to school and like shoot everybody up, then you'll be on their good side.
I mean, to be fair, the time I brought a gun to school was an accident, but
well, I'm just saying they don't know that. They want to be friends with the crazy guy who brings guns to school.
I did graduate from high school, so obviously nobody found out about it. Like, I got to school, and then I opened up my backpack to take my books out, and then it was like, oh yeah, that's right, we went to the range.
Oh yeah, my gun.
It wasn't even mine, it was...
This gun.
Like my stepdad's pistol, we just packed it all this stuff like in my backpack, and I was like, oh, shit, I should probably go home.
The gun with all the serial numbers shaved off of it. That sounds like you're. Oh yeah, you're Floridian, Gorb. No one. Yeah, that's same thing.
But I mean, like, it carried on. Like when I went to college, there were a lot of people from my class, and they'd all like sit down and try to have lunch with me, and it'd be like, look, okay, I'm trying to read this Japanese manga. I don't need human interaction right now. Just fuck.
Just go the fuck away. Yeah, well, there's lots of people like that, Punk.
Like, it's easy to do, M-Duck. I mean, to be fair, mine was literally just a pistol. We'd fired off all the ammunition. Like, it was the pistol and some, like, empty food containers. And that's why it's like my backpack looked full, and I was like, this must be all my bags.
My bags and my gun, I'm set.
So I never really, or all my books, like, I never really opened up my schoolwork and did stuff at home. Fuck that noise. If I can't get shit done in the like half an hour I'm at school before the day starts, I don't give a shit.
That's fair.
Yeah, I had like a 3.2, 3.3 average.
Nice. I was always around the 3 until I got to like college, like the first year or two, when I just didn't give a shit about anything and just ended up just dropping everything. Oh god, I can't climb up this mountain. Assuming I don't, fuck up, I'm supposed to graduate with my BS in the summer. So, fuck college after that.
No way. College owns. Never stop being in college.
College isn't as fun when you do online classes.
No, probably not.
I mean, I actually enjoy doing like going to classes and like doing lectures and shit like that. That doesn't bother me. Plus, I wouldn't have to work full time while doing it.
Yeah.
Like that's what sucks.
All you need to do is arrange a like tragic mob hit or something that frees you up to just go to school full time.
Like just break both of my kneecaps.
Well, no, I meant more like the Punisher, where your whole family gets killed, and then instead of going all Punisher and getting revenge, you're just like,
I'll just turn my life around and go to school.
Time to go to school full time.
Fuck them. I'll just start over.
People would be like, so what brought you in? And you'd be like, well, the Mafia killed my wife and my kids, and also my grandparents and my aunts and my uncles, and they'd be like, I don't know how to respond to that.
I decided to get my MBA.
Most people just came back to school because they wanted to do better in their career, and you'd be like, yeah, no, whole family dead. Balls.
Whole family dead, decided to go into computer engineering.
I really just wanted to bury myself in classes.
Yeah, Punk. I'm fortunate in that I don't really do a lot of work, so I can do a lot of like schoolwork at my work, which is convenient for me.
Oh man, I did something similar.
Oh my god, this fucking jumpy tank is not going anywhere. I mean, it works out for me because, you know, I do my actual work, which takes like, you know, 10 minutes, and then I have like the rest of the day to actually work on schoolwork. Because algebra sucks, Corp.
Well, yeah, but physics is just doing algebra.
I'm following the marker, that's why. I'm taking a class now that's... What the fuck is the name of the class? It's like statistical... Like the statistics of psychology. And it is the worst thing.
Glorp, to envelop the mountain.
Gonna make love to the mountain.
Make love to the mountain.
Captain Kirk is climbing the mountain.
I'm here if you need me.
What the hell is this? Is that a thing I can look at? Yeah, Crash Probe, here it is.
But yeah, I was in like honors physics and honors chem 2 and stuff, getting B's and A's and failing geometry, and the geometry teacher got really mad at me. She's like, you know, like, why aren't you doing well in this too? You can obviously do the math. And I was like, yeah, but I don't like you. This class is dumb bullshit. Like, mathematical proofs? Really? This isn't a life skill. This is like layover bullshit from the 1850s. Go fuck yourself.
I think the teachers get more mad at you when they know that you're not really giving a shit. Like, if you don't understand, they don't give a shit, they don't care. Or, I mean, they'll try and help you, but if you just don't give a shit, they get, like, super angry and defensive about it.
Oh, yeah, no, as soon as that was obviously the case, the open air between us, she was a lot less friendly.
A lot of sexual attention.
I think just the regular kind.
Non-sexual attention. Oh god, there's so many cats here. I get more experience just getting out and shooting these guys, but I think they would kill my shit. I don't know if I'm going to go on to right away anyways, if I'm going to go on to Mass Effect 2. I feel like this game's going to take a while. And I may need a little, like, aspertief before I take on another huge game.
I would say Mass Effect 2 is a lot more fun.
Well, I'm sure it is, but, I mean, this game's going to, you know, I don't feel like I've gotten very far in this game. And
it's Mass Effect 2 feels like it plays faster, even though there's, I think, more content.
Securing point.
Any sexual tension between me and my teachers? Not going both ways, probably not.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, there, guys. I mean, I've had a couple hot teachers, but I somehow doubt that they, you know, had the hots for half their students. The fuck is this thing? Look at the thing. There's no side missions. No, that's probably not a bad thing.
What do you mean? There's 8 side missions. Your loyalty to make your crew like you.
Why the fuck can't I look at this? There's a thing here.
Cover me.
And I remember I had this high school... I forget what class she was teaching. I didn't really give a shit. But, she was so hot. I still remember her. That was like, what? How long ago was high school?
That would be
15 years ago, almost?
That would be 9th grade English, Stephanie Mickle. Yeah.
I think it was 10th grade, some sort of English.
And then the teacher she was replacing came back from maternity leave and was just a bitch all the time. It was like, man, the like 15-year younger, super hot lady was just so much better than you in every way.
Just say, like, can you bring back the other... Can you go, like, squirt out another baby and just, you know... Bring back the hot teacher. You had no attractive teachers, Gorb? You know who? One of the teachers that I remember being super hot was my kindergarten teacher. I didn't think about it until way later in life. It's like, I wish I would have realized that. Like, Mrs. O'Neill, back in kindergarten.
Grabs the titty back when you're a kid and can get away with it.
Fuck yeah, she's so hot. It's like, all these curls.
Yeah, I remember the, it was preschool, not kindergarten, but the like preschool coordinator lady was just so hot. I ran into her like in my late teens or something. She was like,
was she still hot?
Is that little Timmy Knockus? And I was like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but man, I totally would. And then she was like, you were in my preschool. You were always spitting on people and punching them in the face. And I was like, hell yeah, I was.
Would you like me to demonstrate now?
Ain't nobody gonna take my blocks.
I could do some spitting if you know what I mean.
Man, a man has to set some boundaries. And then forcefully impose those boundaries on other people.
Fantastic. Oh my god, so many Geth. Fuck these colonies. There's so many Geth here.
I don't think I had any, like, attractive professors, but, like, there were always really hot ones in the departments I was in, and just not teaching the classes I was in.
Well, there you go.
Like
no conflict of interest.
The, like, replacement Spanish professor was smoking hot, and I was working as a German tutor, and it was like, oh my god, lady.
It's like, hey, you know, after we grade some papers, we go have a couple drinks, go karaoke.
Yeah, I did make that one. The English lady, I made her cry. That was pretty great.
That's not nice. Have I been selling all my stuff for the Spectre license I get at 1,000,000 credits? No. I mean, I sold a bunch of stuff last stream, but I don't think I have 1,000,000 credits by any means.
Like, I don't even remember how. I just remember everyone being like, Jesus Christ.
I don't think I ever made any of my teachers mad enough that they actually cared whether I made them sad or not.
Well, she was, I think, having some serious postpartum depression, and then, like, I don't even remember what it was. I just remember the situation was like, it wasn't quite like sustained silent reading, but we were supposed to sort of quietly all get to the same place, and then we would talk about it or something. I don't even remember. And I read really quickly. And so, like, I read the story, and then it was like, I had my head resting on my hand, and I just started staring at my book blankly, and she's like, oh, don't try to sleep past him, and I was just like, are you fucking stupid? Like, something to that effect, and that just, like, reduced her to tears, and everyone was like, whoa.
Sounds like it'd be an awkward rest of the class. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Geth dropship. Oh god, there's so many Geth! Get here.
It was pretty awkward.
Take it, damn it!
I know the cannon can aim down. I don't need to aim down. I need to aim straight ahead. Oh, I guess I can aim down a little bit.
It can aim a little down, not like super down, but it can a little bit.
I need to get more Omni Joe. This stupid tank is getting wrecked. Kind of concerned. I don't remember the last time I saved, so I really don't want to die here. Oh god! What the fuck? There's a wreck in this ship. That's the last repair. think that dropship is kicking my ass.
What was the most awkward class was? Oh man, I remember second hour I had economics, and
Let's hit the next
sat next to one of my like sort of school friends who was Catholic, and it was senior year, and he was talking about how he was thinking of going to seminary to be a Catholic priest and stuff, and I was, you know, the kind of like high school douchey person who knows about history, and so just douche about how history is terrible all the time.
Right.
And so I essentially just never stopped shitting on him for all the things the Catholic Church did. and and like never once said anything that wasn't true. And I just remember getting to school one morning, and like first thing I get a, you know, like Tim Knocker come down to the vice principal's office, and there was she was like, here's the formal written apology you're going to make to this kid. And I was like, show me where in the district handbook it says that I cannot say things that are true. I got so much Saturday school.
I get the feeling you like conflict. Like,
I like harmless conflict. Like there's
it's like I like to keep my head down.
No one suffers or gets hurt when I just tell the assistant principal to fuck off because I haven't done anything wrong.
So I like to keep my head down. You know, don't bother me. I won't bother anybody else. You know, I don't want to deal with any problems. I get the feeling you are not like that.
Oh, I just didn't have time for that nonsense. Like, fuck it. Oh, you're the assistant principal. Oh, I'm terrified. Oh, I'm done being in high school in 2 months. Oh no, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm sure they expect that, you know, if you're getting close to graduation, I'm sure they expect they can scare you into, well, if you don't sign it, you're gonna have to graduate, shit like that.
No, I was like, I will take this straight down to the administration. Like, I will skip school to go down there and be like, what is this horse shit? And she was like, well, tell him you're sorry. And I was like, I'll tell him I'm sorry he got upset.
I'm sorry I said things that upset you, but...
No, that is not what I apologized for. I apologized for him getting upset.
I'm sorry that you're a baby.
Essentially, that's what I said.
I didn't learn about horny bunnies until, what, 2000... Oh god, when did that come out? I may have been in high school when it came out, but I don't think I was... I think it was like 2003 or 4.
Yeah, it's pretty old. Man, that was great.
I mean... Well, I was already out of high school by then. I think that's when the reviews came out for it on Something Awful. That's where I first learned about it, so you can blame Something Awful for horny bunnies.
Yeah, that would have been mid-2000s, I think.
Side missions sort of going on for a while, isn't it? Find all these stupid Geth outposts.
I will say one of the disappointing things that I have noticed about myself is I'm a lot less needlessly confrontational than I used to be.
Oh shit! I found a sandworm.
Yes.
I found a thresher maw. It's not really sand; it's snow.
Well, yeah, but thresher maws are sandworms. Summoned Shai Hamud.
I found one of these on like the first planet I went to, and I haven't seen another one since.
You can kill them on foot. It is a massive pain in the dick.
I think I did that once, and I got out like right before the last shot. Maybe I'll try it. I'm not gonna take out all of its shit on foot though.
But that is, like I said, I was always sort of flummoxed why everyone liked me when I sort of went out of my way
to be a douchebag.
I wasn't like I would not. I would classify myself as precocious.
Oh god, that's a lot of experience. How did Garrus die already? Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe, Senior. Young Hellman sounds like a name for a band.
Look, okay, I may have had some issues. But I was never needlessly mean to people.
Well, that would have been upsetting, Gorb, if I had actually died to that, because I just saved now. I don't remember the last time I saved. The auto saves in this game are kind of bullshit.
Yeah, they are.
They lose like 15. That stupid plant fight took forever because of it. Like I'd die and have to like start over from practically the beginning. It sucked. Oh hey, a ruin.
On my way.
I save now. There we go. Data disk, nice. Yeah, I think I'll finish this side mission, then go on to the main story quest. Because I could probably spend, 8 streams just doing side missions. There's assloads of them in this game. But at some point, I should probably actually do the main missions. Besides, that's the only way to get, Talia. If you know what I mean, Gorb. Something's getting blue and it's not just her skin.
Rude.
I think Jenner already made that joke. Liara, whatever. It's confusing because I'm thinking of Talia from Batman. Liara, blue girl is Liara. Talia Ghul, the one who got stabbed. No, she didn't. She got shot.
Got it.
Spoilers. Where's that last one? Geth Outpost. Let's save it. Having a Batman's son? I don't fucking know. Ask Howman. He's the comics guy.
What?
Batman's son?
I don't give a shit about Batman.
You give a shit about every other comic?
Just the good ones.
Super rude.
I know he gets murdered at some point. Yeah, exactly, Glorp. Marvel is awesome and fun. DC is all dumb and serious.
Let's please keep spending money with them then. So,
I don't spend money on comics.
well, somebody needs to spend money on it because that's part of my paycheck.
Look at that noise. I ain't spending like 4 or 5. I don't even know how much it costs. $4 to get
Ridiculous amount of money.
a 20-page comic. No. It takes me like 5 minutes to read them.
I was at Universal Studios a few weeks ago and they have like a huge comic books area around the T2 ride.
I'm trying to remember asshole things as a kid now. I know.
Well, because Marvel is owned by Disney, so technically it's part of my paycheck. Not in a reasonable sense, but
Not directly, but
yeah, part of the whole.
I know. I had an assessment for ADHD when I was like 6, I think, and when I was like 20, my mom gave me this big box of all the like documents from my childhood, and it had the psychiatrist's assessment, and part of it was like, you know, like, oh, Tim's a very intelligent boy, and he was always trying to understand, you know, like what the testing process was, until he eventually just like grabbed my notes and demanded I explain the things I was writing down. And apparently, like, me and this dude got in a that's stubborn enough. He was like, I'm not, you know, like, I refused to continue with the assessment if he didn't give me my shit back, and he refused to continue with the assessment if I didn't explain what it meant.
Or confrontation at a helmet.
So I know I did that, and then because I was on the Ritalin, I had a, I don't know if it was state mandated, but it was part of the process of getting the Ritalin was I had to go to, I think it was a 2-hour session like every month, and talk to a psychiatrist. And I pretty much always refused to play ball. I was like, nuh-uh, today we're gonna write a short story. And he'd be like, oh, alright. Which, you know, I guess child psychologists, what you do, you go with what the kid wants to try to draw them out. And I was like, yep, it's gonna be about bank robbers murdering everybody. And he was like, what, in the bank? And I was like, no, everybody. They just
everybody in the world. It's like bank robbers who get up in the morning. It's like, we're gonna rob a bank today? It's like, nope. Got a better idea.
He was like, well then what are they gonna spend all the money on? And I was like, it just isn't about that anymore.
It's the principle of the thing. Like, they're bank robbers, yes, but there's so much more than that.
And so
go into their backstory.
I wish I had it, because like typed that out. We typed out a short story about bank robbers who just like went on a rampage that never ended.
Publish that shit.
I bet it was amazing. 7-year-olds have incredible sense of character development and plot pacing and stuff like that.
Oh, you were 7? Oh, I thought you were older than that.
Oh no!
I was gonna say, like
I was a little kid.
Okay, I can actually picture what sort of story it was, because considering I have an 8-year-old. And then the bank robbers, they went into the bank and they said, we don't want to shoot the bank, we want to shoot the people. And then they shot everybody.
Oh no, it was better than that.
It was fucking Stephen King. No sprawl. After I do this, I'm going to the main quest, because I'm getting this quest is a little bit drawn out. Well, didn't you say like 2 hours ago, if I remember my quote exactly, fuck Mass Effect? Like, I'm gonna call a glorp on you and say, you know, if you hate the game, why are you in the stream? Not that I don't mind you being here, but
I know I called my kindergarten teacher a fucking liar.
like
My religious private school kindergarten teacher.
like literally a fucking liar, or
Oh yeah, no, like right to her face. In an emergency parent teacher conference after I got in trouble. I think I've mentioned it on stream before because it's kind of a hilarious story. I was talking to one of the girls I knew and also cramming my face full of crackers. And
God damn it.
And I got to the point where I had had too many crackers and my mouth was no longer functional. And so just the big old, like, sort of chewed wad of crackers just went like blah all over her desk. And, you know, like, she freaked out and she was like, and then she got really mad. And then when Mom was there, the teacher was like, oh, then Tim salivated all over the student's desk. And I was like, no, I fucking didn't, you liar. I spit on it.
I'm noticing a lot of spit correlations. Like in preschool, you had the spit teacher.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta spit on things.
Maybe it's just what was that teacher hot? Like, is that a thing? Like when you get to a hot teacher?
No, I don't know.
Can you think about it? It's like, no. Well, actually, now that you mention it.
I mean,
it was a summertime.
I was an angry kid. Gotta spit on things, alright?
Oh man, just this next war. Probably use a shield. Oops, shield did not help. A direct rocket to the face.
Yeah, I did not go back to that private school. Oh, my first grade teacher. Smoking hottie. Even then, I knew. I can't remember what she looks like, but I can remember, like, just being like, whoa.
What is this strange sensation?
Which was a shame because we moved like 2 months into first grade. I got some like 65-year-old about to be a retiree just bitch.
My first grade teacher was like 70, but she was super nice.
I mean, maybe mine would have been, but I was super disruptive.
Yeah, we've established this.
Well, this was the school year before they determined I had ADHD. So that would be the impetus for why they felt they needed to determine whether or not I had it.
So you were telling your teachers that they're fucking liars and spitting on people's desks.
No, that was kindergarten, man. No, it was more just like I couldn't sit still. I was always talking. Not paying attention.
Someone built a timeline of Howman's school career, leading up to bringing a gun to school but not realizing it.
I mean, I realized eventually. Then I went home. Then I watched Droids. It was a pretty good day.
All things considered.
Yeah, I skipped school. They called and they were like, "We need to talk to your parents." And I'm like, "Hey, me too."
I'll let you know when I find them.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. So, literally nothing came of bringing my gun to school, but the time I skipped school to see The Phantom Menace, I had an interview with the police the next day because there had been a bomb threat the day I was missing, and like they called in everybody and they were like, "So where were you?" Like for this unexcused absence, and I was like, I want this guy to think I'm cool. I was waiting outside to see the new Star Wars movie, and he was like, "Oh, what was it like?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was pretty good until Qui-Gon Jinn died." And he was like, "Oh,
spoilers." I remember waiting outside the theater for all three of those.
I waited outside for the first one, and then we waited for the first Lord of the Rings, and then afterwards we were like, "This is fucking retarded. We'll just see the like 5 o'clock on Friday."
Hey, the third one was the best of the three, though, of those shitty movies.
And then, like, I didn't even see whatever the second one was, Attack of the Clones, in English until like 2009 or something ridiculous.
Sam,
Because like it came out and was in theaters while I was in Berlin. And I went to the movie theater and I was like, oh, can I get a ticket for Star Wars? And they were like, do you want English? And I was like, is that in the theater with the recliners and the bar? And they were like, no. And I was like, no, I want to watch the German one. Same thing with I think it was the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I saw that in German. So that I could pick the theater, sit in a recliner.
Just one outpost left. I'm going to miss slaughtering death like this.
there you go, Gorp. I zoomed in. I forgot I had the ability to do that.
My childhood owned, because for most of it I was like all id and no super ego.
I forgot what those terms meant.
I think, if I remember correctly, super ego is the thing that like controls you and stops you just doing whatever the fuck you want. And your ego, or your id, is the thing that just does whatever it wants.
So you had ADHD then?
Well,
Right.
ADHD and some like depressive issues. And I just didn't give a fuck.
I didn't. I wouldn't go that far, Gorp. I don't hate the first one like everyone else does, but I wouldn't go as far to say it was. I wouldn't even go so far as to say it was a good movie, let alone one of the best. I mean, the pod racing I thought was pretty fun, and you know the fight at the end was pretty great. I mean, pretty much everything with action in it, but the dialogue, not great. So I like the third one, but I can't watch it because my wife won't watch it anymore. Because Darth Vader killed all those kids.
No, he didn't. He didn't kill any kids. He killed younglings. They're different.
They're like 6. And she's like that. If she sees one thing that it's like, if something upsets her, like one little part of the movie, like they can't just shut your eyes. No, it's got the whole movie's just terrible now.
I mean, most of them aren't even children. They're little aliens.
They're still alien kids though.
No, they're young aliens. For all we know, that's the adult stage of their life cycle.
They're all just Benjamin Button.
They grow up into younger, old. I don't know.
Like that whole sequence, that whole fighting sequence at the end of 3, that was just a great 20 minutes.
No, it was so dumb.
No, it was great. Like when some fucking Palpatine threw all those seats. It was so dumb. It was so great.
Like, there's no 3. I just not objectifies, but exemplifies like everything that was terrible about the action sequences in those movies. There was never any weight to anything that was happening. So like they just have this like fight that doesn't end. And anytime they ever so slightly miss each other, the like background explodes because they've got so much power. But whatever, man. Oh, they're just punching, kicking each other with their lightsabers, and it's fine, whatever. Because both super badass Jedi's, and they're just gonna twirl a bunch. Oh, this is amazing. When he gets to the end and he's like, you can't win, I have the high ground in it. His response should have been like, hey, that's great, I have like 8 times the force ability you do. Well, I pushed you off the high ground and now I'm on the high ground.
But he was consumed by rage.
Well, that should have made him stronger.
Stronger, it doesn't make him smarter.
He doesn't need to be if he's stronger.
Well, if he was smart, he wouldn't have tried to jump at him. Like a fucking idiot. Well, I didn't say that 30 minutes of fighting was, you know, epic storytelling or, you know, changed my life or anything. It's just a bunch of cool effects.
Jar Jar owns because he is secretly responsible for everything that happened.
Yeah, he caused everything. It wasn't even a secret. He voted for it. He was like the main player to give the Emperor all his power. Run research. I don't want to go there yet. I guess I probably should. I think most of the fun was going that opening night. I went to the theater that's at downtown Disney, so it was like a ton of tourists and guests and everything who were just all about, you know, Star Wars. Like everybody was all dressed up and all totally hyped for those movies. Like 3 or 4 people dressed up as R2-D2.
Star Wars isn't. Star Wars is great when it's not about Jedi, and incredibly dumb when it's about Jedi. And I wish someone would realize that. Jedi should be like something that's sort of mentioned and then never dealt with. Like Star Wars stuff about regular people is all really good. Or at least, like, entertainingly good. Like, the X-Wing books are great until suddenly all the people in Rogue Squadron are X-Wings.
Everyone is an X-Wing.
Jedi. But I think now I would prefer that if it was just
anthropomorphized X-Wings.
Anthropomorphic X-Wings flying much larger, non-sentient X-Wings.
What Y-Wing, San? Baka. Let's kill some gas.
Well, it's just like the Jedi shit is like this terrible mockery of the, like, I trained under 10,000 times gravity, and now I'm gonna unleash my Kaioken and get even better. Oh yeah, well I trained under 10,001 times gravity, and I've got Kaioken times 3. Oh my God, your power levels ain't higher than me. And he trains some more, and that's what.
Did Wedge become a Jedi?
No.
I was gonna say, like,
he is like literally the only person who didn't. Like Wedge, Mon Mothma, and General Dodonna, and I think only because Dodonna was dead. Same with Blix? No.
I got Husk. Fuck off.
Darksaber, alright.
All I know is the Thrawn series was really good.
It was pretty good.
I thought the addition of the iguana, the Force iguanas, was pretty dumb, but I guess it was a good plot point.
The Islamari?
Yeah, them.
Right.
I mean, it seems kind of hackneyed in. It's like, well, we got some iguanas here that anyone around them can't use the Force. It's like that's how they deal with the problem of people who use the Force can probably deal with anything.
What the shit? Oh my god. Alright. Please have just a list of people who are in the book. Oh my god. Ballista, blah 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 blah.
Oh hey, the Geth showed up. Here we go.
Crix. There we go, General Crix Medine. I feel like Crix dies trying to fight the Darksaber. Yeah. Yeah, which is a shame, because he was an actual person in the movies.
Sad thing is that all of that shit doesn't matter anymore because Extended Universe is over.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good thing. The EU is terrible. It's filth.
It wasn't bad until they start going like multiple thousands of years back, which is dumb.
No, it got pretty ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean,
and they put really weird arbitrary limits on how much fun things could be. They were like in one of the Wraith Squadron books, you know, like Wraith Squadron has a genetically engineered Gamorrean who is super intelligent, and they were like, you know, we'll constantly play this up for laughs because all other Gamorreans are essentially just like grunting landscape, and everybody shits all over them all the time because they're dumb, and Gamorreans don't really quite get it because they're too dumb to get it. But not Piggy. Oh, Piggy's smart enough to know, and he's always really sad. And then someone's like, wouldn't it be funny if we talked about a like super intelligent Ewok that can fly X-Wings? And they were like, no, that's too far. That's ridiculous. And it's like, no, that would be awesome. Like a crazy little bloodthirsty psychopathic Ewok fucker who's like, I'm gonna murder all ties.
Ewoks?
Yeah, I forget. They even gave him a fake name. It was like it's misinformation or something. But that was in universe. They were all like, "Oh, this is too silly." Oh, there we go. Ketch. His name is Ketch, and he's an Ewok. You should hear him say "yub yub." He makes it a battle cry.
Chop chop. Gorb, I was looking for something that could get rid of this stupid inventory limit. I don't want to cheat my way through the game. Because I want to play it legit. But if this inventory system is dumb. I don't like that every time I pick up an item, it's like, wow, you're getting close to your limit. You better start doing shit, though, with it.
I do know, if I remember correctly, eventually, based on the rumor of the Ewok with prosthetics that has been trained to fly X-Wings, one of the, like, super secret evil bad guys in one of the later books, like, creates one. And so there's just this Ewok that's got prosthetic arms and legs. That knows how to speak basic and can fly TIE fighters, and then he escapes.
So why are they using Ewoks to begin with?
Because Ewoks in universe are like this big galactic joke, even though they're like crazy badass. It's like, oh, we're the your high tech society that knew what was going on couldn't deal with ATATs and ATSTs and stormtroopers, but these fucking little furry cavemen like stomped all over their shit. They were like, oh, we'll smush some trees together. Yub yub. Yub yub, bitches. For some reason, in universe, everyone is like, man, aren't they just a ridiculous retard joke? And not like, man, these tiny little murder balls are awesome and we should all love Ewoks. And eventually, all the Ewoks are killed because at some point, Endor is like blown the fuck up so that there are no more Ewoks.
Do this.
Well, yeah, like, Ewoks aren't dumb. They're not technologically advanced. They're really smart. And if you watch the Ewoks cartoon, at war with a slightly more evil version of Ewoks. Everybody should watch the Ewoks cartoon. It has such a great song.
I remember watching some Ewok.
Ewoks, the children of the forest moon.
I don't recall that. But I watched some live-action movie with Ewoks and kids, where some kids were, like, I guess, lost among the Ewoks.
Yeah, they get lost on Endor. And there's like space witches with ravens and shit, and the Ewoks have to save them.
I remember that. I remember watching it when I was like 25 and thinking it was pretty dumb.
I expect one of these outposts to be the main base of
insane,
operations.
and it's really bad.
Hold up. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission.
I never watched the
Based on
Star Wars
signal
Christmas
strength,
special.
I'd say it's
Christmas
coming
special
from inside
is-
this star cluster.
It must be a message from the
It's
primary
so
gas
awkward.
base. We can use the signal
Yeah,
to log on to
like
its
they're
location
not
and take them
technologically
out.
advanced, but they're not so stupid they can't figure
It
shit
must be a
out.
message from the primary
It's
gas
Ewok's
base.
own.
We can use
And that's
the
why they
signal
all had to be
log on
burned
its
to death.
location and take them out.
I'm pretty sure all the Ewoks have been killed.
I think I tried to watch the Christmas special, and I can handle a lot of dumb shit, but that was pretty bad. Like, I watched Monos The Hands of Fate quite a few times. It's amazing. But the Christmas special is just so bad. I don't think that it's canon. I think the only thing that's officially canon is the movies. I think one of my favorite Star Wars, like, EU stories is about there was a book about the bounty hunters. There was that one about IG-88, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a death robot. And eventually it, like, transfers its memory core into the Death Star.
Everybody should watch some droids, because they got I think it was the guitarist from the Police who did the theme song, and it owns. Man, I'm gonna listen to it right now.
I remember watching a clip of, yeah, it was basically just a couple Wookiees talking to each other. And you couldn't understand the fucking thing they were saying. It was super awkward.
Yeah, no, the Christmas special is really down. Man,
I know that Riff Tracks did a thing over it, so that may make it a little bit more watchable.
Life, jeopardy, in the service of my friends.
I think I have a bunch of points to spend.
But it's a dangerous affair. I'm in trouble again. Stuart Copeland. Yeah.
What should I spend my points on?
I mean, like, what do you like doing?
Shooting pistols. That's already maxed. Beyond that, I guess I could...
I would say warp. Lots of warp.
More warp. You remember to use warp more often. Oh, I can unlock advanced barriers, so I'll do 2 warp and 2 advanced barriers. Alright. Rex, what the fuck do you want?
I wonder what Copeland does now.
Let's do some more combat armor. Get you. I want you to be a tank. And your nerd scrolls are already maxed out. So, your first aid. There we go. Alright, where's my car?
Also, to those of you in the know, I have not been able to play through Mass Effect without having the thing with Rex go just terribly awry. And it's amazing. It's amazing how angry it makes people when you don't do the thing that can happen with Rex, like, absolutely perfectly in the nanciest way possible. Oh, Krogan's son. Please tell me what to do, even though I'm the shepherd and you're just a Krogan.
Is that Rex's side quest?
It's not even a side quest. It's just like during the third big plot planet, I think. He's like, "Oh, I know things are getting super serious, but I'm gonna have a hissy fit right now." And I was just like, "Hey Rex, you know what? I just don't got time for your shit." Even better is when you're sort of middle of the roading it, and then Ashley steps up to be like, "You got to put a mad dog down, Shepard."
Ashley.
And it's like, fucking hell yes.
You know what? I'm gonna take someone else on this mission because fuck these guys. I'm gonna take Liara. I'm gonna all girl, Liara and Tally. This probably won't go horribly wrong.
My favorite thing was in my super good, amazing, nice guy playthrough of Mass Effect 3. I convinced the Solarian who had reversed the genophage that the Krogan weren't worth it and to not release it, and he was like, "You're right. You're a really great guy, Shepard. Thanks for talking me out of that terrible mistake. That thing I did that's been haunting me all of my short, tiny Solarian life." And I was like, "Hey man, no problem."
So you weren't very nice at all.
I'm the Shepard.
So I don't. So does. What the fuck? I forgot her name already. Liara, does she not get any actual armor for herself? Does she wear human armor?
She wears human armor.
But she's not human.
But she's got a human body.
Oh god, that's an ugly outfit. Alright, whatever. Wear that. She only uses pistols? Okay, she can use the Kessler 5. With, this shit. And tungsten rounds. And I'm using Tally. Does Tally use... I don't know what the fuck she uses.
Oh, come on, Spectre. No, I'm trying to talk around that actual event.
I'm not paying attention, so if he's spoiling anything...
Okay, good.
You can time him out if you want, so I won't accidentally see it. Tally uses shotguns, okay. She's a tech person, alright. I'm just getting tired of seeing Rex and Garrus on every stupid mission. Need some variety. Although they're massively underleveled, so this may be a problem. Oh, they do have...
Oh, shit.
They have 48 points, though, so I think I'll be okay.
New episode of The Flash.
Tally gets full pistol.
The last one was pretty amazing. Like, all this insane shit happens, and then he accidentally time travels so they can undo it all, because it was way too crazy.
Careful leveling up Liara. Because you're actually going to use her in the next mission. Well, I'm using her in this mission, to be fair. Let's get her nerd skills up. Tally. Okay, so how should I spec Liara then? Full, got that.
Max out her pistols. And one of her biotic powers.
Damping. Good for Tally, because it's fuck Tally, whatever. Why'd I give her pistols? She doesn't need pistols. She has shotguns. Although I need to unlock shotguns.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Corpse throwing down the gauntlet. Basic armor. Yeah, give you some armor. Alright, that's Tally.
Based on the fact that Roar plays video games, well, like I do, giving her a bunch of powers to cycle through like some kind of crazy biotic pianist isn't a really great idea, because he's not going to remember most of the time that he has to actively control her abilities.
I can't give Liara a pistol. She doesn't have a pistol ability.
She doesn't?
No. She's got throw, lift, warp, singularity, barrier, stasis, first aid, electronics, and a sorry scientist.
Oh.
I should
I don't know.
probably get into some of these shit.
I didn't really use Liara that much because I don't give a shit about biotics.
I don't really either, but it's computer controlled anyway, so whatever. All right, I guess I'll basic versions of all our abilities. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, she's okay. Let's do that. Oh, unlock singularity. Don't get stasis. Okay, I won't get stasis. And to unlock electronics for nerd power. Okay. That's actually not too bad a build for her. Anyways, where do I go first? That seems like a dumb ability. Not being able to actually use your weapon.
Well, it's useful in that it lets you just sideline somebody.
Just wander past people?
Well, no, I mean like in a difficult fight, you can just remove someone from it.
Oh, so they can't attack, but you can't attack them?
Correct.
So you'd use that on a Get Destroyer or something.
Right.
That makes sense, I guess.
Well, you kill all the baby Geth, and then he unfreezes, and you kill him.
Yeah, I'm not up for boring abilities. If it can't be controlled easily by the computer, I'm probably not going to end up doing it. I picked the wrong class, because I like shooting things, and actually remembering to abilities is not my strong suit. But I didn't want to be a boring soldier either.
Securing point.
How much money do I have? Equipment. I've got $254,000. Which isn't bad considering I haven't really been trying.
Oh man, sleepy.
Take 10:45 for you.
Yeah, I didn't have a nap. I've been up since 6.
I should choose an infiltrator. I don't remember the differences between. Why can I not?
Infiltrator is like the soldier tech one that uses sniper rifles.
So I apparently can't unlock sniper rifles at all.
Correct.
That's lame.
Mass Effect 2 does away with that. Everybody can use everything. You just get the non-soldier classes are just less good with guns.
Well, yeah, as it should be. I think I'll finish off this Geth mission and then hopefully get to at least start the big story mission that's coming up. Shredder rounds and tungsten rounds, alright. And Mass Effect 2 has limits, apparently. Well, that's good at least. I mean, does it go to your teammates? Because like in this game where they just pick to use a weapon they're not trained at. Seems to happen more than I'd like.
Well, I played a shit ton of S53.
Alright, here's some gaff. I should probably save it. There we go. Well, that's smart. I don't know why they should even have the option to take the shitty weapons. They can't use them. Whoops. What am I doing? This is not the best way. Are we just gonna call Garrus Gary from now on? I'm okay with that.
Oh, there's a better name for it.
That's one of my regrets from Fallout 3 is that I didn't go to the Gary
Republic of Gary.
Yeah. I need to do that.
Alright. So there's none of that, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright. Peace out.
Have fun Mass Effecting.
I will continue to Mass Effect for a while.
Don't get lost on Bavaria. It's a big place and it's scary.
I'll probably start it, because how long is it? Is it pretty long?
Bavaria? It's easily as long as Pharos.
Alright, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get it done tonight.
No.
So start it at least.
So good night, everybody.
Right. Peace out.
Good night, Roar.
Alright, chat, just you and me. Unless someone wants to tell Jenner to get in here. Unless she's still talking to Jade. Someone tell her we're about to have sex with the blue girl so she gets really excited and comes in here. I love backtracking. It's the best thing. By that I mean it's the worst thing.
All clear.
Alright, ladies. Come on. Alright, you guys know what you're doing, Tally. You got your shotgun, you got your pistol. Good.
Hostile spotted.
Let's see, I can use... Oh. Welp. Wonder when I saved. Did I save when I came in? Probably not. God damn it. Let's run over this thing. This is after leveling. Yeah, all the leveling is done. I did that at the beginning. Bonk. I took it with me! So dumb. Oh my god, this thing. I kind of want to get rid of those towers first before I do that. Oh god, there's more than one Colossus. Okay. Whee! Oh god, they're hurting the tank. Can they see me? Yes, of course they can. Whoops. Alright, let's plan this a little better this time. Let's actually do this properly. Damn it. Let's take out these sniper towers. Yeah, I'm a little worried about the hazard. There we go. Alright, let's run over some tanks. Uh-oh. What the fuck just hurt me? What hit me? Nothing was shooting at me. This is really annoying. Can I just, like, run right in and just, like, dive into the building? I'm gonna try it this time. And watch this. I'm just gonna run right past everybody. I did it! Where's my sniper rifle?
It's over now.
Can I just very poorly snipe? No, I can't. Oh wait, maybe I can. No, I can't.
Heading out. I think we're done here.
I'm trying it, but it's not working.
Kill them all.
I don't have any power and I don't have any, and this isn't gonna work. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out these snipers, run up and save real quick. Whoops! I'm not gonna, nope. I'm having a hard time hitting these snipers. Get behind some cover. I could get more Omni Joe. All this shit. That I'm not using. And this should take care of my inventory problems too. That's good for now. Alright, we have some Omni Gel now, so I'm a little less concerned. If I can get back far enough where they won't notice me. No, they definitely still see me. Well, whatever. Okay. Well, how long do I have to wait? Oh yeah, I did forget about that. You're right. We could zoom in really close with this. He's dead, right? Yeah. There we go. I think that's everybody. Thank you. Now let's go in and just instantly get pecked off by everybody in there. You know, I totally meant to start that mission tonight. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it fresh for tomorrow. I did save. I saved after it. But I'll save again. Oops, I shouldn't stand right there, probably. Why am I holding this? Oh shit, they destroyed my cover! I didn't know they could do that. I was in cover. I didn't know they could destroy my cover. I think I have a level actually.
Engaging target.
This is not good cover for us. Alright guys, get in there.
I'm okay.
Not anymore, you're not. Use warp, I guess. Alright. Is that it? Borean stands for crowd. Okay.
All clear.
Upgrade kit. Gas terminal. Different. Oh, a medium Hydra 5. Is that any better than what I've got now? No. Yeah, it looks like this room layout's the exact same one that I saw in that mission with the doctor earlier. Dr. Miles or whatever. It's worse, Gorb. I'm not taking worse armor, regardless of the looks. No. I'm already dying enough. Did I? Really? Alright. There's nothing up here.
Ready.
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright, well, I guess that's the end of that mission. Also, throw the boxes? In what way? Oh, fantastic. Alright, let's go back to the Normandy then. We did it, guys, eventually. Let's save it. With the throwability.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Fantastic. Alright, so we could either go to the Citadel and turn in a few quests and, you know, fuck around for a little bit before bed, or I can go start this quest. I will not finish it tonight, I can promise you that. I don't really care which. Do you guys have a preference? Navaria. Okay. I will go to Navaria. Actually making some progress may be a good idea. Sounds like a plan. Actually, didn't I go to Navaria? I think it's Vermeer I didn't go to before. Well, let's find out. I don't have that much shit to sell, I don't think, Jagan. I sold a lot of stuff. No, I guess I didn't then. Alright. Area. Oh, okay. I will not go to Vermeer.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy.
Oh, we get a
Requesting
cutscene.
Sector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
I'd like to see.
Fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
I don't see you try. You go ahead and try and take my vehicle, you fox. Let's take these two idiots again. Tally and Liara.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Did I change her equipment? Did I give her new armor? No, here we go. I already had Rex. I've had Rex the whole game. If you say so.
Stand by, shore party.
I'm not sure if there's an easier way to switch my parties, but it's the only way I know of. Alright.
The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
I'm not taking Caden. So, Rex and Liara then. Caden will never be in my party.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I think suggestion of using Caden deserves a 5-second timeout. Because Caden is a fuckstick. Oh, I can't shoot him.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm a Spectre. Fuck off.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria.
You can fuck off.
Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
I'm keeping my gun. You guys can fuck off.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Hey, I got Paragon and Renegade. Nice. Hey, look what I can do. Look what I can do. I got a pistol. You see it? You see it? It's in your face.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Oh, is that shell logo still there? Fuck. Because I'm on monitor capture, because Mass Effect's being dumb. See if I can get it away. Fuck it. Alright, I need some music. I need something. This silence is killing me. One moment. Because it's I wouldn't say it's a mod, but it's like an add-on to Windows 8. Why are you not loading? Oh wait, there it goes. Fucking tune in. Just some sort of background. Oops, need to fix OBS. Oh, we're not playing again. There we go. What's up, honey?
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Weapons detected.
Please don't mind the alarms.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay. I appreciate your help. You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions? Pretty heavy security for such a small port. The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations. I can't have my investigation hampered. Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently? Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her? Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there. Could you tell me how to get there? You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port. Where can I find the Administrator? His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator. Understood. Can we go in now? Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
I want to talk to you. Although it's hard to talk with my face between your legs!
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Anyways, up the elevator to the left.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
It's like the monorail guy.
If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Alright.
The managers warned us about you.
Did you warn him about this? About my gun? That I can't actually aim at you? To the left, at the top of the elevator, right? What's in here? Oh, merchant!
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Smuggling, in other words.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
No.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
I'm here to shop.
Could I buy something now?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
God. View. Upgrades. Ooh. I'm liking that idea. What the hell is this? Oh. Oh, I like this. But I need to save money.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
All right, I'll help.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking?
What do you got? Oh. Oh, all sorts of weapons. Do we have a good pistol? Compare. What am I using now? I'm using a stiletto. The Edge 6 is not better than my stiletto. The Edge 6 can fuck the fuck off. With the Titan V. Not really. I mean, my current armor has about 50 more shield. I could probably buy his license. Oh, could probably buy this license too. Give me all the licenses. Anyways, sell. What can I sell? Check the medium version. Oh, was I on light? Oh, never mind. It has more damage protection, but about 30 less shield. What do you recommend? Anything under level 3? Am I gonna need that anymore? Yeah, I'm never gonna use any of this shit. Corp, I don't trust your judgment. You just want me to get this thing that looks better. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Liara does need better armor anyways. Equipment. That's slightly better. They are, can't wear this. Why can't she wear it? Can she not wear medium armor? Oh, well, oh well.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
See it my way.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. Now, does the other have the package?
No.
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconvenience.
I probably need to buy her some better armor. Some Titan 4 armor would be good for her. Oh yeah, by far. And let's sell some 3s. Am I going to need that anti-thorium gas at all? I don't think I will. It's not worth that much. I'll keep it just for now. What else is not?
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this.
Of course.
Few
This one
non-human
apologizes
armors.
for inconveniencing you.
Krogan. Oh wow. That's crazy better. Oh yeah, let's buy that. Oh, okay. Well, I may just turn it into Omni Gel because it's not worth shit. It looks super dumb, but yeah, it does. It is good for him. Let's go back to my ship. Looks like there's a bunch of dumb circles on him. Oh, I didn't give her the outfit, did I? I need to do that. They always look so nervous. Alright, equipment. Yeah. Oh, good. Now she can look dirty. Alright, medical interface 6. Ooh. I think I need that too. I got a medical interface 3, don't I? God, ew. And what do you have, Rex? Yeah, medical interface 2. Medical interface 5. I want the one that will keep me the most alive. What the hell are you? Aren't you casual? Who's this shit? Nothing that's important. Alright. If I could paint up my armors and make everybody pretty princesses, I would, but... package, I just saw it. Oh, there it is. Does it stack? I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll give him a kinetic buffer 6, whatever. By the way, does anybody have any points to earn? Let's put some shit into throw. Put some into lift. And Rex. Or throw. Although, no, use assault rifles. Let's see if the weapons have been upgraded at all. Use a pistol. Actually, we already did this, but Rex, you... I think I gave you the best assault rifle we got. Yeah. Alright, so this package I got... Oh, I have to talk to the guy. I'd seriously get into actually fixing up my armor and making me look, you know, like halo-fying at my armor pieces and shit.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Can I just say I'm keeping it?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return. Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Change of plans. I've decided to keep it myself.
You cannot do that. Inamorda will be furious with this one. This one wants the other to leave now.
He sounds so sad. Incendiary rounds. Well, it's a good thing I've got console now, Gorb. If I need some more Paragon points, I know where to get them. Oh shit, he's running. I don't remember the last time I saved.
Perimeter secured.
It's fine. All's well. What did I say? Okay. I forget covers the thing. I probably shouldn't, but I do. You guys don't think I handled that poorly, did you? I mean, I'm open to criticism here. Check my inventory, they drop stuff. Oh shit, is that why sometimes when I go into my inventory I just get random stuff? That explains it. Alright, game mechanics, 9 hours in. Right, go. Ooh! Did I get a new pistol? It is not better than the one I have. Oh well.
This one has heard that Inamorda has met an unfortunate end.
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
He sounds so mad. No, I'm good. Medical interface 6 and shredder rounds is boring. I thought he'd have something more interesting. What is this? This is heatsink 3. Oh, I can do better than that. Oh my god, how many kinetic stabilizers do I need? What a combat scanner. Or a rail extension. No, I'll do a combat scanner. Oh yeah, I could give it to Lara, that's true. Have a radioactive or shredder. Ooh, polonium. Those are probably pretty good. 45%. I don't ever switch weapons. Yara, do you want this pistol? Oh god, that is a major increase. Yeah, definitely. Take that shit. Let's play the game of was that a cat or a kid? Probably a cat, but I'll keep my eyes open. What are you wearing? What are you using? Rail extension, sure, and tungsten. Don't need that. Polonium. Rex, you won't have any though, because you're not using that. Heatsink and chemical rounds. Can probably do something better than chemical rounds 3 though. How about shredder rounds? Let's do that. Anyways.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I can switch him to Incendiary. That was my second choice. Incendiary 5. What's up, Gianna?
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analaeus.
One moment, please. Mr. Analaeus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
I could just... Although I like that guy. I don't want to get him in trouble.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jigen.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Yeah,
is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you did it about.
You can fuck yourself. Royally.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
Tell me about that asshole.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Oh wow, I don't care. Tell me about Binary Helix.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Oh, Rex is using that. Liara's using a pistol. So they're using what they're supposed to be using. Where's the hotel bar? Take the elevator on the upper end of the plaza, opposite the entrance from the docking bay. Northwest.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Management can get fucked. Oh, not here? Damn. Guess I'm going towards that other elevator on the map. I don't think they would approve. Oh, why is music starting? Oh, is that actually my background music? It just suddenly got an increase in volume.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Alright.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone.
Excuse me?
That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What the fuck? Why? Who is she to order me around?
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I'll be on my way.
Fuck you. I'm riding her out. Who is she to tell me what to do?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on thin strip.
Oh, benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Rafael Vargas.
Can I
Alright, I guess I'm not gonna rat her out. Whatever. I told her to fuck off.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lord Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local synthetic insights
Okay,
office.
not a big deal.
For the moment, at least.
I just
Mr.
wanted to tell her to
closed my
eat shit.
office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Ananias's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Ananias would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Ananias cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Never heard that.
Violence against Mr. Ananias's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Alright. Once we get his pass, maybe I'll call it a night. But we got a few more minutes. Let's go up to his office and take care of that. Oh, nope, there goes the music. I guess just that bar had some music in it. Even though I turned music off. Whatever. Gorp, I already had the conversation, so it's a little late to save before it, I guess. So it doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. I really just didn't want to do this stupid quest. There's no music in it half the time, as far as I've ever heard. Who the fuck are you?
Spectre, right?
Yeah?
What?
You're the Spectre that just got here, right? You stand out. Probably the guns. I used to be a military tech. Except for my Eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Ananias, and a matriarch came through.
I've heard all that.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm, security tracks card use.
Alright, never mind then.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
If I just walk up.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave this station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Analaeus. No exceptions. I'm sorry. Access to the garage is restricted.
Okay,
Fine.
never mind.
I was just passing by.
Have a good day.
Okay. So it must be this other elevator. I guess it makes sense why I bought Liara, since she's the daughter of that bad woman.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Excuse me?
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
You're here illegally, so get fucked.
Analaeus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analaeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Alright, so I don't have to kill him. Oh, but you, though. Something just happened. Oh god, what is going on? Not sure why I can't use. Oh, my decryption's too low. Fuck. Because I didn't bring the nerd with me. What else do we got? Oh, I'm annoyed. Do we have any levels to gain? Alright. Let's kill some people. Maybe get another level of decryption.
Take him down!
Take who down? Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analaeus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure it's a bunch of junk anyways.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Are we gonna have sex? Because I'm cool with that. Matsuo is the person out front, right? I can go do that. Damn it. Then why bother? I hear a Final Fantasy... What the fuck? Oh, there it is. I hear a Final Fantasy VI remix in the background. God, I am really enjoying this game, I'll be honest. Some parts are pretty dumb, and I'm not really understanding it as well as some people would like, I think, but it's just fun. Hey, I killed a bunch of your dudes.
Good day, Commander. I wonder, how have you been spending your time?
I've tried to keep myself busy.
That is not an answer. Not that I truly expected one. There was a break-in at the Synthetic Insights office. Several of my officers were killed. You wouldn't know anything, would you?
That was me, actually.
I see. Would you care to explain?
Ananias bought them off. He had them ransacking the Synthetic Insights office for his own interests.
That is all too likely. Sergeant Sterling was highly mercenary. If that is true, I bear no ill will toward you. I warned my people against taking jobs on the side. This is what comes of it. I appreciate your honesty, Commander. If you will excuse me, I must compose the letters to notify their families.
Well, you get right on that, Mako, I guess.
I need to get my blood flowing. Find me something to kill.
It may be because I hit this and that, like the middle option at first. I think I misclicked. Not a huge deal. Yeah, I didn't mean to. Let's go get the music started again. It's a shame because I'm kind of digging this Final Fantasy remix. Wonder how my points are looking anyways. I think I'm almost halfway up on Paragon. Let's talk to her before we talk to Warwick. Just like she asked.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keene's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Okay.
Why don't you ask Keene directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keene's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Okay.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Fuck you, pay me. I'll help you. Sure, whatever.
All right. I'll talk to Keene and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Ananias for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
24
Make
paragraph.
whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Okay. Oh God. You should eat them. Oh, can you? Oh well. I'm already in the elevator, so. Just wasting time on a Roarstream. On the plus side, I'm actually sort of figuring out where to go in this place.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Why did we alt tab? No.
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their code Omega, automated warning of a
Hold on.
She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
It took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Okay. So I guess that's the end of that. Do we have... I wonder if we have to go back to the other guy. Well, let's look at our skills. Do we have anything that needs... I'd like get more intimidate. Just to get that last thing. As for you... Let's work towards advanced throw. As for you... Let's go talk to him like I said I would, and then we'll call it a night. I really need to stop doing this. I have to get up at like... I have to get up at 6:15. That's not a bad idea. How about I'll talk to him. I'll do that. We'll play it by ear. Fuck it. I wonder why this bar is like the only place so far that's had some real background music.
Miss Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world. The board will be taking me into protective custody. I expect I will be testifying in the next few days. Miss Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world.
Well, probably not, but I could still turn them in Omnigel or sell them. I sold a lot of my shit, Gorb. Besides, I hate passing up things. That's true, I have to keep Liara. You know what? I'll sleep on it. Fuck it. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna save it. We did some plot shit, M-Duck. Or, Jagan, I could do this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to plan to, but if I really need that 1,000,000 credits, I could just do that. But I probably won't. But anyways, yeah, I'm really sleepy, so I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Tomorrow we'll finish that up, or Thursday, or whenever. We'll figure it out. But thanks for hanging out, and see y'all. Have a good night.